Is a Black Friday, and today we've been celebrating like crazy, and this theme is about nostalgia. This is about what's old is new again. We are thrilled to make a Cuisinart bread maker available right now. Free shipping to your door, and you know what you pay? $19.99 to get it and try it and play with it. And boy, you know what the smell of homemade bread is like. Oh, imagine not having to knead it or waiting for it to rise or wondering, did I add a quarter teaspoon of soda? Or seriously, baking is a science. Unless you have precise ingredients and levels, it can all go south real fast. My grandmother was a master bread maker, but I will never be able to duplicate her Cuisinart mate. This is a Cuisinart bread maker. You can do a variety of sizes, a variety of crusts. You get recipes along with it. Let's get started with this customer pick already. Here's the thing, a customer pick yet is brand new. Carrie Miletto is joining us so we can talk details.
Yes.
You know, I'm not surprised it's a customer pick when I think about Cuisinart.
Right.
Of course.
Yes.
They have done like all the hard work, giving us the ability to throw the ingredients, walk away, and it come back and your bread is perfect. You even made a loaf.
Fully automatic. I am so excited because, you know, when they say what's old is new again. I have always wanted to be a baker, and I'm going to give you like a little truth about Carrie. I am an excellent cook, but when it comes to baking, I struggle. And so maybe that's you. You know, maybe you want to be that one making all these really gorgeous breads when people come over. But it is tough. The rising, the other thing. I don't know. Cuisinart has done all the work for you, and I always say Cuisinart equals quality, and because they're going to give you such a high quality machine with a 3-year full manufacturing warranty. I mean, I think that's amazing that you can get a warranty for 3 years. And they're going to give you, the bread pan comes with, it's a non-stick bread pan. I want to show that off so that when your loaf is done or anything that you're cooking in here, it's going to slide right out, which I love. Okay, it's actually going to come with a recipe book as well that's going to give you 58 recipes.
Ooh.
58! So if you look at this and you go, what am I going to do with this bread maker? 58 different things just to get started. It's going to come with the measuring cup to get started with you, and it also is going to have your small, so your teaspoons and your tablespoons measuring. So we're going to give you both of those already ready to go.
Nice.
Now let's come over here and get started.
Beautiful machine.
Isn't it gorgeous? So when you look at this, you say, okay, how do we get started? I'm going to show you how to do a white bread. Okay. Then we're going to look at the white bread now after it's done. So it actually times everything out for you. It does the temperature for you. I'm going to lift this up. And you can see that we have our bread pan there. Now, we can either do this and take our bread pan out and add our ingredients, or we can just go ahead and leave it in the machine. So I'm just going to leave it in the machine for easiness. So here's what I want you to do. Here's white bread. White bread. I want to show you how easy this is. So here's the white bread recipe. Callie is going to read it because here's the deal. Here's what we also did for you. You're going to add your ingredients in the exact order that they are listed here, because what's happening is we're going to put our wet at the bottom, our dry, and then our yeast. This is how you do it, right?
Perfect.
So go ahead, read off those ingredients to me. We're going to do the 2-pound loaf.
We're going to do the 2-pound loaf. We're going to do water.
Water first. So we have our 1.5 cups of water. So I'm just going to pour the water inside. Okay, easy. Next.
3 tablespoons unsalted butter.
There we go. We have our butter right here. I'm just going to pop it in there. Room temperature is important because you want to make sure nothing's too cold or too hot. It affects bread. Tablespoon
of granulated sugar or honey.
There we go. We're going to use some sugar. So here's our sugar. I'm just going to pour that right in.
1.5 teaspoons salt.
There we go. Salt's in.
4 cups bread flour.
Oh, yeah, this is the good part. Ready? Here we go. Flour, wee! Okay, so we're going to pop it in there and done.
And a 1/4 cup non-fat dry milk.
Got it. Okay, wait.
Finally.
Let me get him in there. He's been sitting there for a minute waiting. Okay, there we go.
1.5 teaspoons of yeast.
So now when you do your yeast, you never want, see how now the dry has covered the wet. So we're going to make what we call like a little crater at the top. We're going to put our yeast right there. See how it sets inside? Kind of like you're doing mashed potatoes or something. Okay, so then all I'm going to do, here's the hard part, guys. Close it. Okay, I'm going to come over here where I have 12 different options to choose from.
It's all laid out so beautifully.
LCD screen, so you're doing 1 pound, 1.5 pound, 2 pounds, so we know what's going on. So first we're going to go to menu, and then if I were to go through all of these, it's changing it. And I want to go to 1. 1 is basic white bread. That's what we're doing, okay? Then I want to pick my loaf size. Right, so I know I want to do 1 pound, 1.5 pound, or 2 pound. I want to do 2 pound. And then I can pick my crust color. So I know I want to do, I like a medium crust. So I'm going to put it to medium, so it's light, medium, dark. That's it. Start. and automatically you're going to hear it start zzz, zzz.
It is like this will be your favorite thing.
This is a paddle inside, turning it right now.
You don't have to go touch
Look
it.
We're gonna
check on it.
There it goes.
It does all of this for you automatically.
Isn't that awesome?
And
so
once
we'll
it
check
starts,
back.
Yeah, we will check back.
We'll check back.
I love my bread maker. There's nothing better than the smell of that. And the recipes you're getting, I mean, we're talking everything from like cinnamon swirl bread to pizza doughs. You even made a cranberry sauce. There's so much more you can do than just your typical white bread or whole wheat bread. Just so you know, though, nobody's doing flex pay. Nobody is getting this for $19.99. Nobody but HSN is delivering it to you for free.
Yeah.
This is a Cuisinart. This is so cool to be able to get this to you right now. Again, on 5 flex for today and today only. We have 500. We have 500 remaining. Just to let you know, that's where we're at. The item is 202829. Ooh, gorgeous.
Oh, there he is.
Gorgeous.
So there's my white bread. He just shakes right out. And notice because this is non-stick, I'm just going to have to wipe it. And it's nice and clean. My paddle's inside. I'm going to take that paddle out when I'm ready.
That's dishwasher safe.
Completely, so that's good to go. So now, obviously, I would leave this to cool for about 20 or 30 minutes before I would cut into it, guys. So notice it's going to, it hasn't had a chance to cool. But you're going to get that opportunity. Whoa, look at this bread, you guys. And the thing is, I just was in the store, and when I looked at all the bread that was there, a lot of it has high fructose corn syrup.
Oh, yeah.
How weird is that? A lot of it has, you have all the different types of flours that you can use, and we know we have unbleached, we have bleached, we have all those different choices.
Right?
My husband's gluten. Has a gluten intolerance.
So ideal if you are on a gluten-free diet or somebody in your life is, you can make the best gluten-free anything in here.
Absolutely. And you know how expensive it is? Like if you go to the store, just a loaf. It's not even this big, guys. The loaf is like half this size. And it's almost $6, like to get $5, $6, $7.
And it's really important. If you're gluten intolerant, it's very important to not to eat gluten. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Light
it's nice and
fluffy.
hot. It's nice and fluffy. All the ingredients, all the things you need, the recipes are there, 58 recipes.
Yum.
So whether you want to put a little jam on here, whether you want to put some butter on here, you're ready to go. Here we've made a cranberry bread. Now with this,
beautiful.
What's happening over here that you're kind of hearing it go, it's kneading, and then it's going to go to where it rests, and then it's going to do the rising, and it's going to knead again. There's going to come a point where you can actually, when it's done kneading, and you can take your bread out. So when that happens, you can then, if you want to do a brioche, if you want to do rolls, if you want to do, and you want to take it over to the oven to finish, you can, or you can leave it into this machine to finish. So the choice is yours. I love that it's mixing for you. Understand as you're looking at this, not only can you do your breads, but if you want to do your your doughs for your pizzas,
that's true. And you can take it out as dough.
I'm just going to leave
this
open so you guys can take a peek at it anytime you want to.
400.
Here we
400
have
available.
Our sweets. Okay, so now you want to do your more cake-likes. So you want to do more batters when you're working with eggs and you're working on those sort of things. Here we have our pumpkin bread. So this is the time of year for everything.
I love butter.
Everything pumpkin. Who doesn't love butter, right?
That one looks good too.
Oh my gosh, that is my pesto loaf. I made this last night.
Nice job.
It was very, I'd never tried a pesto loaf before. So what happens, guys, with something like this is you end up becoming more adventurous. Here's pumpkin.
That one looks amazing.
Now, you know what's great about this one? It came completely from a box. This is a box mix that I just placed in the machine. The machine has number 6 function is packaged mix, so that you can go ahead and just take your packaged mix and put it, oh my God, put it right inside. I really enjoy food. I don't know if you're like that. Like I can see the steam is just steaming up. Oh my gosh. I enjoy this part where you cut into it and you go, look what I have made.
I enjoy the part of putting it in my,
That too. I hear you right there. I'm going to cut you a small piece of this because this is just too good to pass up.
I'm so liking these recipes are great. You guys are getting 58 recipes.
Yeah.
How about this whole wheat Kalamata rolls? I mean, cinnamon swirl rolls, basic sweetbread, brioche, baguettes. Ooh, yum.
So and all you want to do with that is it's okay. So there's going to come a point where it's going to do 5 beats.
Oh my gosh.
That's indicating it's on its last cycle for kneading, and that's when you can go ahead and put any mix in. So if you want to add fresh herbs, walnuts, you name it, anything, cheese, anything into the loaf, that's when you would add it. After that, when it's completely done, like the completion of the mixing and kneading cycle, it's going to do 6 short beats. That's the moment where you can remove your paddle, and that's also the moment when here's what the paddle looks like here. So it's just a little piece. You can remove the paddle completely, and you can remove it and shape it, or you can just take it out all together. And then if you want to do like small, we did our pretzel rolls. There they are. We did our pretzel rolls. So we just took that out of the machine. We finished them off and we did them in the oven from that point on. But this did all the mixing for us.
And the thing is, this recipe book that you get tells you exactly what to do to make anything that you see here and so much more. I mean, lemon poppy seed bread, zucchini bread, banana walnut bread, anything gluten-free, challah, rich raisin loaf. I mean, 58 recipes.
Raisin loaf is like one of my favorites ever because it's such a great breakfast. And you know what I mean? And so you could, look, if you're having people coming over for the holidays, this is fantastic because we're already using our ovens for 500 things. This is the, So this is the way to have your fresh breads. There is nothing like the smell. Think about the last time you went to a bakery of fresh bread and fresh, it just permeates everywhere. When people are coming over your home,
sell out.
Let them smell this. Let them smell this. Doughs. Fresh pizza. It doesn't get any better than that. Remember, or have you ever tried it by hand? You see those guys in the pizza shops, like throwing it up in the air and doing all this crazy stuff?
We tried that once with Tristan and some friends. It all ended up on the floor.
Oh my gosh, like you end up laughing, but I mean that's not exactly what you want to do. So this one's doing, it's telling us it's finished, so we're gonna check there in just a second. Here, just point to here for a second. This is the dough, you guys. Everything is done for us in there. We don't have to worry about kneading it or letting it rest or waiting for it to rise or any of that stuff. It's done inside of here. This will let us know the machine says, hey, it's ready, time to make a pizza.
And this is the time of year I think you're gonna keep this out on the counter because first of all, it's gorgeous. It's a Cuisinart. It's beautiful with that brushed stainless and black accent. It's that retro look. It's that throwback to the past, but it's modern technology, making something that my grandmother, God bless my grandmother Hannah, the best woman ever to live on the planet. She used to spend days and days and days making her buns and her breads and all of the specialty Norwegian delicacies.
Right.
When a bread maker like this could have been the absolute best friend.
Absolutely.
And that's what it'll be for you. You touch a button, walk away. It does all the kneading, the rising. You don't have to check on it. We have less now than 300 available with a clock on the screen. So if you want yours, get it $19.99 on FlexPay. Pay that off a little at a time. One payment now, one payment next month. That's it. If you pay it off, no charge to ship. That's free. It's on us. It's item 202829. One last reveal.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Here we go.